situation in Churachandpur district remains tense. Hesitations continue. Protesters towards Forest Range office in Tuibong. Chief Minister N. Birain inaugurates integrated processing unit of organically grown fruits and spices in Nilakuti. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee holds Jai Bharat Satyagraha at Congress Bhavan. CPI, CPIM and JDU leaders observe one-day fasting supporting the Yatra. Education as Commissioner H. Gyan Prakash says students opt out government schools as teaching quality is declining in government schools. And Manipur Veterinary Council and State Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Services observe World Veterinary Day at Veterinary Complex Sanjanthong. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm BABINA HAJARIMAYUM bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Situations in Churachandpur district remain tense and agitation continue, even though the Bandh called by Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum has ended. The Bandh was called condemning the state government for conducting survey on protected forest and reserve forest and demolishing illegal constructions. One police constable received serious injury when protesters hit him with a catapult on his eye during scuffle that broke out between police and protesters. The injured constable is identified as Lysham Ranbir. He was escorting Imphal East Commando OC when the incident occurred. Earlier in the day, a large number of people came out and blocked road by burning tires and placing wood and bamboos in every 50 to 100 meters of the road stretching from Torbung Bangla till Churachandpur police stations. Police had a tough time assessing the situations. Top police officers led by Manipur Police DGP rushed to the hit district to take stock of the grim situations. Meanwhile, KSO leaders took initiative and held a dialogue with police officials at Churachandpur District SP office chamber. It is yet to be ascertained on what exactly the dialogue was about and if it has resulted to any negotiations or not. On the other hand, several youths blocked the roads in Molnom area of Churachandpur District. Protesters burned down tires and placed wood and bamboos on roads. Irate protesters even catapulted on vehicles which were plying along the road, causing damage to vehicles. Protesters also pelted stones and catapulted on police personnel who were trying to clear the road. To take stock of the situations, police personnel fired tear gas shell in an attempt to disperse the mob without success. Sporadic scuffles between police personnel and protesters affected normal life in the district. Shops and marketplaces remain shut in agitations and violence hit areas. Meanwhile, protesters burned the Forest Range office in Tuibong last midnight. Reportedly, important documents, one computer set and other items in the office were destroyed by fire. It is worth mentioning that Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum had imposed Bandh on the backdrop of Chief Minister Nongthombam Birain's proposed Churachandpur visit on April 28 to inaugurate an open gym in New Lamka and to attend the one-year completion celebrations of LM Khaute as MLA of Churachandpur constituency. The CM's visit was cancelled after Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum volunteers burned down the open gym on the night of April 27. Indefinite shutdown of National Highway number 102 Imphal-Mori Road has been imposed from today, demanding justice for Saimintang Lufo, who was found dead under suspicious circumstances below a bridge in Mori Turel Wangmalaikai on the morning April 27. The JSC, which was formed in connections with the death of Saimintang Lufo, had earlier called a total shutdown in border town Mori, demanding Manipur government to produce everyone involved in the death of Saimintang Lufo. As a part of the agitations, Ban supporters blocked the highway in Chikim village near Mori College. The ongoing ban has affected normal life in Mori, and the highway wore a deserted look. Essential and emergency services, movement of government security forces and religious rituals are relaxed during the ongoing highway shutdown. Chief Minister N. Biren today inaugurated an integrated processing unit of organically grown fruits and spices, which is constructed under Mission Organic Value Chain Development for Northeast Region of Thangzam Agro Industries Private Limited. The new unit of Thangzam Agro has been realized with the assistance from NEDFI in Nilakuthi Food Park and State Bank of India. Addressing the functions, Chief Minister N. Biren expressed confidence that the newly opened processing unit of Thangzam Agro, under the leadership of its Managing Director Thangzam Joy Kumar, be useful at the existing moment, especially when government is encouraging farmers in the state to grow organic crops, fruits and vegetables. He assured all assistance to Thangzam Agro from government whenever it takes up any projects for the welfare of the state. While urging people not to be apprehensive about non-availability of market, Chief Minister said government has come up with buyback policy through which government will procure the products from entrepreneurs. It may be mentioned that the processing unit has the capacity of 5,000 MT in single shift, while it can increase its capacity to 10,000 MT in double shift. The unit can give employment to about 200 people, adding to the over 2,000 jobs which Thangzam Agro had earlier created. Wangkay MLA Arun Kumar Thangzam, along with officials of other departments, attended the program.
Organic sugumbasidi, I could supply people to woman with I get hazard. Seeking organic products once we met them yes and everyone. Differences of prices currently even hail about the poor. Organic products may have done one of the health care and the inner emotion. I don't know if you can copy, Pajare and a porcani, Hangam, Pajare and a porcani, Charu, the Hanaki, Mahanga, Mahau, Kariki, Har Hapa Hapagato. Even now, another Har Hapa. I don't know, Suma Mayam, Loina Lila show in a room at a gear to Purina ID, machine, organic key, possibly. I am Satina my pattern. I do Mapan the shoe, Sigi demand the above. Always with the lady.
Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee held Jai Bharat Satyagraha today at Congress Bhavan in Imphal. As a part of the yatra initiated by Congress leader Rahul Gandhi, leaders of CPI, CPIM and JDU observe a one-day fasting showing support to the movement which was launched against Modi-Adani nexus, which is reportedly imposing a threat to the nation's economy. In connections with this, Congress Legislature Party leader Okram Ibobi has mentioned about the state BJP MLAs' complaints against the government. He said BJP MLAs are doing the job of opposition, and for the same reason, opposition MLAs need not speak in the next state assembly sessions. The former chief minister called it unfortunate over the act of intimidating and arresting anyone who spoke against a ruling government in a democratic country. Ibobi also accused the government for trying to snatch away media freedom. On the other hand, MPPC President MLAK Megha Chandra maintained that some BJP MLAs have openly spoke out the flows of government. He said whenever opposition party Congress said something against the state government, it would say the opposition party is blaming itself. He also maintained that agitations and bans are taking place in home constituencies of BJP MLAs. Megha Chandra expressed hope that the nation will see a new government formed by Congress and other like-minded political parties after the next Lok Sabha elections.
Freedom of express, freedom of speech. Free when you don't believe I say. Pondok ba hiding with the free when you don't say. Press case now see. Free way the bra I say. Boy you hujik the highway are kidna. Madam the head high rogadi or in Numdang commando Tazalaga. Sagila some the Takminase, Kauraga, Sindona Juyabdo, Land Sangadona commando Tazalaga, head the question Madai de Pakatila, Hana Krangamba Mayam say. tumin laina khe hoji kari sumang na kide
dictatorship ki mo ada mai ma la sat ka da mo bharat da sat pa ya roi asu mo ida ma kai koi ki de ai ma thak ta hoji fire ni lai lai jesan no dum phabi yo ya ra de Facebook wai ma yam fire sali ma sing thingam dana press ma yam fire sali political leaders ma yam fire sali dili ki aam aadmi ki party ki mi ani fire hoji chali kya karega fire adu masum ma jesu badum lakani ai koi congress ki leader Sidambaram Taure Madam Sonia Gandhi Rahul Gandhi Chalure dana CBI na kari na yana na kauna mayam chalure adu masum dia sum balakani.
Toppers and high mark scoring students from government schools in the class 10 and 12 examinations conducted by Bossam and Kossam respectively were felicitated today during an award ceremony held at the auditorium of MSFDS in Palace Compound, Imphal. Speaking at the occasion, Education as Commissioner H. Gyanprakash said students are opting out government schools as government teachers are lacking dedications, hard work and teaching quality. The Education as Commissioner stressed on the need of having thorough discussions to find out reasons for students not wanting to go to government schools despite that free books and uniforms, also free educations are provided in government schools. H. Gyanprakash maintained that government schools in the state are declining at present. He added that government teachers are well qualified and efficient. However, many of them failed in rendering service at educational institutions where they are posted. He stressed the need of improving government schools to attract larger number of students, as there are some government schools in the state where students throng to get admissions. Gyanprakash continued that Chief Minister N. Birain led government to introduce School Fagat Hansi mission, and starting from 2018, awards have been given to meritorious students to motivate them. He appealed to all the teachers to fulfill their role and responsibilities. Cash awards were handed over to position holders from government schools in class 10 and 12 exam conducted by Bossam and Kossam and high mark scoring students from 16 districts. Education as Director L. Nandakumar also graced the event.
I government schools qualified government schools in the like piri, midday meal piri, uniform piri, adu aragasu akoi school singsida satra apabase. Ichang changap karigino haragadi, ay wakandadi, wazasing na, loy makina chade, adu aragasu wazasing na kitang onaba wat pra, wazasing sina, hena, tabak like tapada, adidi kano wada, kari ay nasagi qualification dia koina koina hele, adu effort wat pa oi ne khalle. Wat pa khaktung suna taba. Abusik akoi yam chawba melais, akoi da soiba melaisi, wazasing na by my school the chatti.
Manipur Veterinary Council along with State Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Services organized World Veterinary Day program at Farmers Training Hall of Sanjentong Veterinary Complex today. Speaking on the occasion, Secretary of Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Services Michael Achom said it is high time for people in veterinary professions to upgrade their skills and go with the changes and development happening all across the world. Speaking further, Michael stressed on the importance of keeping the institutional structure intact, despite veterinary and animal husbandry services running on limited budgetary provision. On the occasion, classical swine fever vaccination program was also launched under online veterinary hospital management system and livestock health and disease control program, while urging its staffs and officials to maintain proper data for vaccination reports, meat consumption reports, including the data on all other projects and facilitating OPD booking. Michael Achom said this will help in management of manpower of the department. He also urged department to play its role in facilitating sufficient supply meat in the state, as the state is high meat consuming state. Also speaking on the occasion, Joint Director Planning of Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Services Dr. R.K. Khogendrazit lauded the efforts of directors and officials of veterinary for lifting the department to be a prominent department despite being a small department. He said the department is also overseeing the implementations of various state and central sponsored schemes and projects. Dr. Khogendrazit added that vaccination programs are conducted from time to time by coordinating with district veterinary officers. A free vaccination program was also organized as part of the program. Former Director of Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Services Dr. T.H. Jivan, Dr. H. Chauba, Dr. S. Joy Kumar along with doctors and staffs of Veterinary Department attended the program.
hospital management system haibji anobu nateba aina pusalakpa nateba mangda taraga laiba potneba adu aina lawsanba matamda sinaba horkanda hoi ahambagi di nuaitaba khra adum tholokani macha issue kha tholokani personal benefit gi hauraga adu mayamdu tungda thamaga department amoina chachai taragadi institutionalized over structure ama semdragadi department je chatpada wareba mathakdagi yengaga kamai tawragadi pugadage institutionalized oina thamaugadage ayeng ai chatkhraga su director ama hongragasu kamaina lehugudauge haiba mongduda khallaga tawba khatani
sagol Manipur da India da amadi prithvi da maming lebu sagol sigi koi conservation and breeding policy koi CM nan lejerabani poni gi apart from this poni conservation koi pigati policy koi state gi lejerabani sumbai asset me am sing thallaba department amani sothara bu sothana mangna sanction nabagi hojiki government gi policy e governance gi masigi yaka yenga koi sanction jare budgetary provision yamna piega su NIC dagi pibirak pa input DIT dagi pibirak pa input JD dagi pibirak pa input logistic me am sing sina akoi se manglum da sanction nabagi tanja amadi tasengna lojari.
Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on rising COVID cases in India. Keep watching Impact News.
Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal da nauna hangdok jare, Hairiba sida, personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba, potlam sing, mafam asida pangbigani, ngasi maglangsing birau, Tilak Ras Enterprises, Presto, Tangal Bazar near Kasturi Tong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. India registered 7,171 fresh COVID cases in the last 24 hours. Active cases have decreased to 53,314. According to the latest data updated by Union Health Ministry, death toll has increased to 5,31,508 with 40 deaths during the same period. India's total recovery reached more than 4,43,56,000 and recovery rate stands at 98.70%. All Samuro United Club organization today drew the attentions of Chief Minister, Works Minister and all MLAs of constituencies falling along the Mayailambi to start the project of widening and repairing of Mayailambi, which has been identified as National Highway. Even though government leaders have assured to develop the road as 4 lanes during public speeches, the condition of the road remains the same and with no changes. The club urged government to consider the matter and give its stance on developing Mayailambi. Students' bodies in Jiribam, which include Desam, MSF and KSA, condemned the issuance of transfer order for 2 art graduate teachers on April 27, who had joined Jiribam Higher Secondary School and Sorok Atingbi High School on April 24. Speaking to media persons in this regard at Office of Democratic Students Alliances of Manipur, Desam Jiribam District Council in Babupara, Desam Jiribam District Council President Laishram Bilaks Meitei said student bodies welcome the move of government to send government teachers to Jiribam, but to transfer them within few days after they join is unfortunate. The transfer order was issued by Education as Director L. Nandakumar, transferring teacher Laishram Banita out Higher Secondary School and another teacher Bukrambam Paikombajit from Sorok Atingbi High School. Laishram Bilaks urged government and relevant authority to invalidate the transfer order and also to direct other teachers to join their respective schools in Jiribam.
Jiribamda Oja Oini Haidana Katoba Kayaga Loinana Wakalonda Lakjariba Oja Singasi Matamchana School Kabiduna Mahiro Simbu Tapi Tambiduna Apaba Mahiro Kunayama Putopudasu Oja Singi Taudang Achowa Kayamasu Lady Habise Hamjage Nahangi order Tokiba Aduda Masipauba join Taudana Lairamba Oja Kayama Ladiba Sisu Atumatamda join Toshan Biu Karigumba Oja Singasina School Karam Dava Tengnava Taragadi Mahiro Marina Mari Lainaba Singa terminate Pauba Tawanabagi Tabak Torang ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯆꯞ ꯆꯥꯅ ꯄꯥꯏꯈꯠꯂꯛꯀꯅꯤ
Demanding Manipur government to withdraw its decisions on liquor legalization in the state, all Manipur Women Social Reformations and Development Samaj, Nupi Samaj, Gurupat Women Welfare Association, Naurim Chakpro Makhalikai, Yaifalamjing Marup along with Coalition Against Drugs and Alcohol Kada stage protest demonstration today at Naurim Chakpro Makhalikai Community Hall in Imphal West. Ras Medicity Hospital Imphal was conferred with Certificate of Appreciations for contributions to healthcare sector of Manipur at the Northeast Healthcare Summit 2023. Manipur Health Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan handed over the prestigious award to Chairman and Managing Director of Raj Medicity, Haubizam Razin, during the summit jointly organized by Rotary Club of Guwahati Icons, SBI and Oil India Limited in Guwahati. The summit discussed pros and cons of healthcare professional, policy maker and industries in Northeast states. Speaking on the occasion, Minister Dr. Ranjan lauded private hospital Ras Medicity for rendering outstanding healthcare service. On the other hand, Ras Medicity Chairman H. Razin assured to work towards enhancing the healthcare sector in Northeast region. Offices of Legal Aid Defence Council system were opened for Imphal West and Imphal East district today. For Imphal East, the office is located at Lamphel Court Complex. For Imphal West, it is open at Chairap Court Complex. Judge of High Court of Manipur and Executive Chairman of Manipur State Legal Services Authority, Justice A. Bimol and Chairpersons of High Court Legal Services Committee, Justice A. Guneshwar inaugurated the Office of Legal Aid Defence Council system, which will provide free legal aid to underprivileged people. Speaking on the occasion, Justice A. Bimol said Legal Aid Defence Council system have been made available in 4 districts of Valley for the first time. That is at Imphal East, Imphal West, Bisnupur and Thawbal district.
There is the Chief Legal Aid Defence Council Haibama, the Deputy Haibama, Amana Assistant Haibama Humni. Any convict Oiraba, Natraga, Masagi, Koigi, Paisaputana, Ukinek Mangam Zedaba, Darka Dilaba Legal Muigi, Aduguma Singsida, Koigi, Masila Agamuina Prida, Paisating Dana, Akoina Wigi, Ukilo Biu, Equibu, Defence of you, Haidana. Moigi matakta lereiba case mayam do moi damakta paisa yaubna tingdana koina provide tongna gi simang khakne koi asi amna phaba koigi National Legal Service Authority na provide torpa.
A press note released by Progressive Writers Associations Manipur informed that the association held its annual meeting at Irawat Bhavan complex today. The association also selected its office bearers for 2023-26. Ibosana Kuman will take charge as president, while Nirmala Rajkumar will take charge as vice president and Sobita Saubam as secretary. A day-long mela to showcase products of tribal artisans was organized by Tribal Cooperative Marketing Development Federations of India under the aegis of Ministry of Tribal Affairs at Multi-Purpose Hall of Tamenglong District Headquarters today. Speaking on the occasion, Senior Manager of Trified Head Office New Delhi, Vikas Sharma, said the Mela was organized as part of the promotions of tribal products Northeast region, which was launched by Union Minister of Tribal Affairs Arjun Munda and Chief Minister N. Birain on April 18 in Imphal. He said through the Mela, artisans can showcase their products. 60 similar events will be organized in Northeast states. A one-day free Ayush medical camp was held today at Leibi village in Tengnopal district. Speaking at the health camp, Amada President Dr. Ann Pauna urged relevant authorities to avail Ayush treatment at Leibi Primary Health Sub-Center. Proscribed KCP clarified that Telem Sushil Kumar Singh, son of Neela, who was arrested by Imphal East Commando on April 27, has nothing to do with the outfit. As informed in a release signed by KCP Politburo Standing Committee Informations and Public Relations Deputy Secretary Punsiba. Now the sports news. Youth Welfare Union and Ground Development Committee won their respective matches in BABINA Group's 64th Sir Churachan Singh KCSI CBE Memorial Football Tournament being held at Artificial Turf Ground in Lamlong, Thongkong. In one of the matches of preliminary knockout stage 1 played today, Youth Welfare Union defeated Neroka FC 7-6 in penalty shootout after both teams' score remained level at 3-3 in the stipulated time. For Youth Welfare Union, K. Langonba, TH Bebeto and KSH Jetli scored a goal each, while for Nero FC, LT Loli scored 2 goals and Semi Moyon added 1 more. In another match played today, Ground Development Committee defeated Social Welfare Club 5-1. For Ground Development Committee, KH Amarjit scored 2 goals, while N. Arbin, El Sundar and P. Jidan added 1 goal each to set the win. In the ongoing 6th Amphimpa Cup organized by All Manipur Filmmakers and Producers Associations, Cine Directors Guild Manipur beat All Manipur Cine Equipment and Technician 3-0 in a match played today at KYPC Ground, Kiamgai. All Manipur Cinematography received walkover and entered the semi-final. Cine Choreographer and Dancer Guild Manipur defeated Amphimpa 6-1 in the 3rd match played today. In the first MNCA Men's Under-19 One-Day Trophy, Krau Kamnam Lairak and RCA Lilong won their respective matches. In one of the matches played today at Model Higher Secondary School and Oriental College ground, Krau Kamnam Lairak defeated MPA Kakching Thaunawjam by 7 wickets. Electing to bat first, MPA Kakching Thaunawjam were bowled out for 109 runs in 30.5 overs. In reply, Krau Kamnam Lairak chased down the target in 13.5 overs, losing only 3 wickets, thus winning the match by 7 wickets. Krau Kamnam Lairak all-rounder K. Sanatomba, who scored 34 runs and picked up 2 wickets, was adjudged the man of the match. In another match played today at Luang Pokpa Cricket Stadium, RCA Lilong beat YWC Langthabal by 110 runs. Batting first, RCA Lilong met 196 runs in the given 40 overs, losing 7 wickets. In reply, YWC Langthabal were bowled out for 86 runs in 28.4 overs, thus losing the match by 110 runs. RCA Lilong all-rounder Jamir Khan, who scored 20 runs and picked up 4 wickets, was adjudged the man of the match. PTRC Patsoi Part 4 will take on KASC Komidok in the next match tomorrow. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Situations in Churachandpur district remains tense. Agitations continue. Protesters towards Forest Range office in Tuibong. Chief Minister N. Birade inaugurates integrated processing unit of organically grown fruits and spices in Nilakuthi. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee holds Jai Bharat Satyagraha at Congress Bhavan. CPI, CPIM and JDU leaders observe one-day fasting supporting the Yatra. Education as Commissioner H. Gyan Prakash says, students opt out government schools as teaching quality is declining in government schools. And Manipur Veterinary Council and State Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Services observe World Veterinary Day at Veterinary Complex Sanjantong. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Have a great weekend and stay safe.
Awava Fongdokjaba Impact TV ki brand web quiz season 1 amadi season 2 mai pakna puthokpada quiz system developer oina achauba thaudang lawbiramba